ASMR. I hope you guys are well. Um, I'm having creator's block tonight. I don't know what's going on, but I'm having major creator's block tonight. So, trying to figure out what's going on with the Veal and Chuck show. And what's going on is the rooster was sleeping in the bus that Veal, Chuck, Lola, and Jeremiah commandeered. And so they're driving the truck, and all of a sudden, the rooster's pecking at Chuck, and he keeps thinking Jeremiah's pecking at him, and he's not. It's the rooster. So that's already uploaded to my comic strip on my blog site. So so Lola is really, really good at telling it like it is, and she told the rooster their story in so many words, and he felt sorry for Veal, poor baby. So she told the rooster what was going on, and that's why they took the bus, because they're trying to get the paddy wagon to save Veal's mom. So Rooster felt sorry for Veal. I think everyone feels sorry for Veal because poor thing can't see, he can't walk. Poor baby, he's not doing too well physically, so poor baby. So Rooster said he's okay with them taking the bus, and so I think he might end up helping those guys get caught up with the paddy wagon because they ran out of gas, so they had to make a detour. So what I'm doing tonight is I'm going to be illustrating the rooster and Veal. That's what I'm going to be illustrating. And then I'm going to be doing some more charcoal, or not charcoal, pastel work. So guys, I did this last night. I had a request to do an avocado, so that's my avocado I did last night. That's my pelican, and I'm gonna be doing some more of this tonight. I think what I want to do, I'm feeling a little ambitious tonight. I think I might want to do a pot of gold in a rainbow. Thinking. So, you know what? I think I'm going to do that first tonight, guys, because I'm having terrible creator's block. I really am. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with those cows and Jeremiah. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pot of gold and a rainbow and maybe a leprechaun too. That's what I'm going to do right now. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to try to think of what's going to happen the rest of the comic strip, because I'm telling you, I got some creator's block yet like you would not believe. I'm telling you. Let me grab my pastels, guys. Let me see. Okay, I got what I need. Okay, so, oops. Okay, here I am back again. So, guys. Hi, guys. Crystal, Taco, Forsyth. I'm sorry, I'm really bad at names. I don't want to butcher your names, but thank you for joining me, you guys. I appreciate you. Okay, so while I'm trying to decide what's going on with the Phil and Chuck show, I'm going to go ahead and do my pot of gold and my rainbow. So I'm going to do the here. Let me make sure that you guys can see this good enough. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scoochy up. And then I'm going to scoochy this up too for you guys there. Yeah, well, I'm hoping that's good enough for you. my gosh, I wished I knew how to get, you know what? I'm only at 570 subscribers, you guys. And I'm just thinking perseverance. If I, that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing my lives. I had my girlfriend. She is like doing makeup, and boy, she's cooking with gas, you guys. She has like a lot of subscribers. I don't know how she's doing. I don't know what her secret is. All I know is I'm just, you know, I'm just kind of hanging out, trying to put together my Bill and Chuck Show series. I'm having fun doing that. So, trying to figure out. Okay, so I know that the rooster. Lola talked to the rooster. She kind of smoothed things over with the rooster. He was all kinds of mad because number one, they stole Old Man Tucker's bus, and number two, they woke him up from his nap. And if you know me, I'm into napping and getting a good night's sleep. So I can't, you know, gotta admit, the rooster has a valid point. It's like, I would hate being woken up, woken up from a nap. I do not like alarm clocks, guys. I don't like alarm clocks at all. I mean, they come in handy, I suppose, but good. They're annoying. Okay, this is my pot of gold. I'm gonna try to make it shiny. Normally, you guys, I would do my comic strip panel, and I don't know. I'm trying to figure out the storyline. I kind of got stuck. I was doing really well until today. I don't know why. I don't know why I was stuck. I don't know. I'll figure it out though. I know it will come to me. It always does. Something will come to me, and then I start cooking right along. So this is my pot of gold, guys. I'm gonna do a couple of these things tonight for you guys. I really enjoy doing animals. I do. Okay, so I need to. We all know glitter, you know how gold does. Gold has that kind of shiny thing happening. Okay, so this is my gold. I gotta make a rainbow, guys. And you know what? I'm gonna cheat. I have to cheat, you guys. You would think I would know how to do a rainbow, right? Shoot. My kids are better at making rainbows than I am, guys. Seriously. I just need to know what the colors would be good Okay, all right. Ooh, this is a good one. Ooh, these are pretty good rainbows right here, guys. And I think maybe this would be a good one. One of these right here. That would be awesome. All right, so it looks like there's red. So we're gonna do it like this. Okay, that's part of it. One of my friends was telling me that he actually saw the end of a rainbow, and I thought, wow, that would be so cool to see. I actually saw where it ended up, and I thought, wow, that'd be a really cool trick. So to answer your question, how to get 1,000 subscribers? Yeah, I you know what? I don't know. I'm only halfway there, guys. I'm getting there though. I mean, I do my lives every night, and when I first started doing, and this is a very, very, very new channel. I'm incorporating ASMR and my comic strip that I'm doing on my blog. I'm just using cartooning for my methodology for my ASMR sessions. I mean, for a long, long, long time. I don't know how many years. I don't know how many years I've had sleeping problems. Long time. Let's see here. I have a line here, and I don't like that line, guys. I'm gonna try to rub it out a little. Okay. I might have to do some more blending, guys. Let's see. Shoot. Do I want to put yellow? I gotta put yellow, guys. It's part of the rainbow. Oh, that's better at blending too, so yay. Now I need it looks like I need blue. I'm thinking this is the one I'm doing, guys. This one. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is what I'm doing. Can't see it, but so. think I would know how to do a rainbow by now. I taught kindergarten and first grade for so long. You would think, right? I would know. God, colors to deal. Kids are so funny. It's like they know. They're more in tune to rainbows, I suppose. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, so let me go ahead and kind of see what I can't do to make this more authentic. That'd be neat. Boy, when I was a kid, I was always looking for rainbows. I was always looking for the rainbows. The end of rainbows. Yeah. How would it be, right? Pot of gold if it is a feeling of a rainbow. That would be so cool. In a perfect world, okay, let's see. All right, I guess we need some grass and some foliage, I would imagine. You'd think, right, you guys? Let's see here. Let's see what kind of green I have here. This is, ooh, I like this. I like this green, you guys. Let's see what would a pot of gold be sitting on? I'm thinking. It would have to be in a forest of some sort. Or something whimsical, I'm thinking, you know? I was thinking of putting a leprechaun on, but you know what? I don't think so. I don't think in this picture. Work on my leprechaun skills. Yeah, this is. I sure do. You know what, you guys? I sure do love this kind of stuff, the pastels and the black. I don't know, I think it gives it a really cool effect. I'm thinking. Somebody mentioned that they liked this effect too. I can't say that I am. Boy, you guys, you know what? I'm racking my brain today and trying to figure out what's next for those animals in that bus. You know, I mean, I was all excited because it's like, okay, I know exactly what to do. And then today it's like, not so much. I don't know, you guys. I was all excited yesterday now because I'm stumped. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking, okay, so the rooster's going to help them. The rooster's going to help them because he feels sorry for Bill, and he wants to see Bill find his mom too. So everyone's rooting for Bill. Poor guy. So thinking, I don't know, you guys. Let's see. Oh, you know what? Oh, I know. I'm gonna make a forest. I'm gonna make a Bob Ross forest, you guys. Something you'd see in Never Never Land. I don't know. Something like that. I don't know. I sure, you know what? I sure was inspired by that guy, by Bob Ross. I always wanted to know how to paint the way he did. That guy was amazing. It would be really neat to own a piece of Bob Ross, you guys, wouldn't it? I mean, who wouldn't want to own a piece of that? You know. You're cool. All right, so I'm gonna get busy and do something fancy here. Throw my glasses on too, guys. Let's see. There we go, much better. Okay, let's see here. A little more definition here and here. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Maybe some cobblestones or something. Something. Maybe. Let's see here. Maybe something here. I kind of want to make it a little mystical. Mystical. Like that. Guys, I don't know. I think it would be more covered up though, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know. By hidden away back in forest. Nice. Maybe I should put a little bit more something here though, maybe. I don't know. racking my brain trying to figure out what's next for her. They're in the bus. And Rooster says, we're gonna find your mom, Bill. And so that's the last panel that I was going to illustrate. And then I was going to figure out what next. And it's like, and all of a sudden I had a brain fart. And it's like, okay, so what's next? And so I'm just going to myself, wow. Thinking to myself, so get going, brain. You can do this. My little kid's book, my children's book that I had published back in 18 is about this little monkey who couldn't solve his math problems. He was having a heck of a time with math. And so he thought he lost his brain. And his little friend, Julie Bird, she helped him look for his brain. And in the end, after doing some investigation, Julie Bird says, you didn't lose your brain. Your brain walked off the job. And then she goes, so all your brain needs is a little encouragement. And so she gave Hermie a little pep talk. And that's all it took. It says, come on, brain, you can do it. Get going, brain. You know what, guys? Speaking of brain, I think I'm going to add a little, I think I'm going to add a little bit of color here. I was just inspired. I think that's the ticket, guys. It's not like that. Yeah, if I added I don't know. I figure I'd just keep it simple. And if I added a leprechaun, I think it would make it too busy, to be honest with you. I think that's... Okay, I think I'm going to, call this done, and then I was going to do another one. I was going to do a cockatiel, or not a cockatiel, a cockatoo, and those are big white birds. We used to, my family had a cockatiel, and they're not as big as a cockatoo, but they're pretty birds. Okay, that's my rainbow. Gonna do another one, and so I was going to do I wanted to do was what I felt like doing actually is cockatoo. And that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm having one of those days where I'm just kind of on the fence with everything, you guys. I don't know what's going on with my brain. I kind of knew what I wanted to do today, and then, boy, I lost it. Cockatoo. There we go. All right, see, these are really neat birds, you guys. They're very, very cool. And so what I wanted to do was one of these guys. I hope you can see that. So these are very, very cool birds. So, let me see. There's got to be a good one here. Wow, that's pretty cool. The art teacher that retired that I took over for, he had a big picture of a cockatoo that he started. He never finished it though. And heaven forbid I touch it. I would never ever touch another artist's work. Just something that, I don't know. This one looks good. So this is basically the one I want to draw, but I'm going to draw him this way. As I roll. So let me go ahead and start this guy. And put him over here. And let it rip. Last night it was a pelican. I figured, you know what? I sure like the contrast, you guys. And trust me, I'm taking a leap of faith here because I'm just kind of drawing what I see. This is kind of like potluck tonight, you guys. I'm doing this on purpose because I'm trying to figure out what's next. My next panel for Veal and Chuck show is. And so you're in the bus, and Lola has convinced the rooster that they're trying to find Bill's mom, and so he's all in. So he's gonna help these guys try to find mom. But they lost time because they ran out of gas, so they had to make a detour. And so what I'm thinking is that the rooster might know a shortcut because he wants to help, and so maybe thinking that he will play a part in trying to get caught up to the paddy wagon. That's what I'm thinking. I'm telling you what, it's like, I hardly ever have creator's block, but boy, today, it's like, wow, really? It doesn't happen, Clint. It doesn't happen a lot. Well, since I've been doing this, has it? Since I've been doing the Veal and Chuck show, it hasn't happened because I'm pretty good at just ad-libbing and just making stuff up as I go along. Not today. Not today, you guys. Don't know what the deal is with the universe. Figure it out. Here we go. And they have these blue beaks, you guys. I hope you guys can see this okay. This guy needs a better plume here. Okay, and he's a big old white bird. I hope this looks like him. I'm hoping I can pull this off. Let's see. So I'm thinking, as I illustrate this bird, I have stuff going through my brain with this comic strip series. So, thinking, we got the rooster. I'm thinking maybe I should just introduce the pig and maybe have, I don't know, maybe have him I don't know. I'm not sure what's gonna. Yeah, all I know is I'm stuck right now with this. The sheriff's chasing after the paddy wagon, and so is Bill and Chuck and the gang, and Lola, and everyone's trying to catch up, and they got sidetracked because they ran out of gas. So they well, they need to catch up to them because they lost some time. That little detour at the barn. So don't know, guys. If anyone has any suggestions, I'm all ears. You seriously, seriously, I'm just. Okay, then he has feathers back here. So one thing about birds is they sure molt a lot here. This is okay. They kind of have blue eyes, actually. You know that? I just now noticed that, guys. They're not white, they're blue. So I'm gonna make it blue. There. Oh, duster. Oh, duster. Where'd you go? Here it is. I got my little, my super awesome eraser. This is better than sliced bread, this thing, I'm telling you. Guy who invented erasers, boy. Knew what he was doing, that's for sure. Okay, so let me see. You know what? Why not? We have blue in here, and let's go ahead and integrate this color. I bet that would be a cool effect, actually. I can give it a little bit of depth here. In fact, I think that's what I want to do with the bird. Taking creative liberty here. There is yellow, a lot of yellow in this animal, so I want to use the right yellow though, guys. Let me see here. This probably. They sure are pretty birds though, that's for sure. Pretty bird. Well, cockatoos and cockatiels talk. They're actually they're kind of like minor birds. They can talk. And you gotta teach them how to talk, but they do. We had cockatiels in my family growing up, and we had a cockatiel, and those are smaller birds, a smaller rendition of cockatoos. Are different colors too, and we call ours Mr. Lucky. And then he flew away, and then we got another one, and we called him Mr. Lucky too. And my dad named him. Okay. It's like, Dad, the first Mr. Lucky flew away. So you weren't really lucky because Mr. Lucky flew away. And Mr. Lucky 2 flew away too. It's like you need to find a bird and call him a different name because Lucky you just know it. Your birds keep flying away, Dad. So I'm sorry. My dad was a funny guy. Let's see. Let's go like this. Let's see. There's got to be some kind of something. He needs some more. He needs some more. Maybe he needs another leg. That would help. Maybe that would even him out a little bit anyway. And then here. He's a little bit more white on this. And his wings like this. And then I'm gonna have to go over here. I guess it's getting there, guys. I'm thinking a little bit more. Yeah, I was trying to figure out why. There we go. That's much better. Okay, that there. Almost done, I'm thinking maybe, guys. up with that. Oh, it is. I'm thinking I'm going to fix that now. It's getting there. You can't really see any definition of his wings, you guys. Not really. And then I'm looking closer, and I was like, yeah, I guess you can. So we're gonna have to do something like this, I'm thinking. It's really subtle. His feathers are very, very subtle. Can't really, I mean, I'm looking, and it's really hard to see because the animal's just white. What kind of time are we looking at here? Oh, we're almost an hour into this, guys. Yikes. What I think I'll do is I will do the comic strip panel of Beale and the rooster. I'll put them both in the same page, and I think I'll sleep on it. I think I'll try to figure out what I'm gonna do next tomorrow when I do my session. Guess I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. Does he have a little nose there? Yeah. Let's get some black in it too. Just make sure that shucks, doggone it. Need my super awesome razor again. Yeah, they're messy, guys. gotta say when, guys. Two. You really have to say when. You'll start tweaking and tweaking, and all of a sudden, something's gonna happen. And it's like, and I don't want something to happen. I want it to turn out well, so I'm gonna have to say when. Let's put my John Hancock here. When. Okay, that's Mr. Lucky. So I got him done. I got my pot of gold done. That's I did tonight, and just to recap of last night. Somebody asked me. I told them that I would do avocado. I took a request, so that is. Thank you. And then that's that. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what you would like to see me illustrate, please feel free to throw suggestions out there. I would happily accommodate if I'm able to. You bet. You better believe I will. Anyways, I think let's see. I'm only into it not too long. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this comic strip panel. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to get brave and do this illustration for you. If it turns out, I'm really glad. If it doesn't, I'll be really sad. So let me just go ahead and do it. This is Rooster. And there. Okay, that turned out good. My opinion. And then this is Phil. This poor little guy. There. So, just gonna do the headshots, guys, because that's will probably be what's gonna end up in the panel. So I'll go ahead and frame that with the AI. I need to go to the art store and get some more of these double tool tip markers, guys. I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. We haven't had very many motorcycles coming around our neighborhood. Until lately. You guys can still see this. Move this a little bit closer for you guys. Just at least a little bit. Without tipping it over. So I updated all my comic strips on my blog site. So it should, if it doesn't make sense, I'm sorry. It's like, it's supposed to though. It's supposed to make sense. Oh, you know what else? So I have two different versions of Rooster. I have him with red tail feathers and I have him without red tail feathers. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? The version of Rooster with just the white tail feathers, I think looks better than with him with the red tail feathers. So I think I'm going to basically what I'm trying to do with this is character development, and so it's subject to change. The comic strip is subject to change because I want it to look good. It makes sense too. I mean, I want the characters to jive with the comic strip series. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. And so far, it's working out. So I did both, and I already integrated the version of Rooster with the red tail feathers. I already uploaded it, but you know what? It's subject to change. And I think what I'm going to do is white out his red tail feathers and then just rescan him and upload him again and without the red tail feathers, because I think the Rooster looks better without the red stuff going flapping around behind him. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And can do that like with this. An easy fix, guys. Okay, then just give him his red head. So I think this was the color I was using for him. That'd be the color. You guys, I sure do appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you. Your love and support and your great suggestions and your shares and your likes and your subscribes and all that Ruby stuff. I could not do it without you. So I thank you. Okay, we're almost done with him, guys. My neighborhood. If I said it once, I'll say it a million times. If you don't hear roosters, dogs, cars, helicopters, people fighting, kids goofing around. What else? There's some concerts going on down the street. Boy, I tell you what, you're on the wrong channel. I got all that going on up here. Seriously. So funny. Let's see, I'm gonna do something fancy. There, that looks much, much better, in my opinion. There. I'm really good at covering up my mistakes, you guys. When I was working at the zoo, every once in a while, I'd mess up characters, and then I learned how to, these little tricks of the trade, how to tweak my artwork so it looked intentional. Some of the goom ups that I did with some of my caricatures, you would never know that it was unintentional. Some of the stuff, some of the things that I fixed. So my boss taught me that. He was really good. Like, okay, this up there, just make the nose a little bit longer, make the eyebrows a little bit thicker, things like that. So, okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just put these two in their own little encompasses in AI generated window. Easy picks. All right, guys, that's me done tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and here, I'll just leave this. Here, I'll leave these guys here. Just because. It is time for me to go night-night, so. Hi, Sally. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. You know what, you guys, this stuff with this black, I'm having so much fun with this stuff, you guys. I am having a blast with this stuff. I don't know. I didn't know how much fun this could be. You know what? I would encourage you to, seriously, I would encourage anyone to just give it a shot. It's fun. Just creating this stuff with black paper. I think I like this more than doing caricatures for you guys. I think I need to practice more on my caricatures anyway, so I think I'm going to be playing around with this medium more often than not, so. Like I said, I'm going to call it a night, guys. So I hope you are well wherever you're residing here on the planet, and I wish you sweet dreams and a pleasant night's sleep and a lot of love. And yeah, I will catch you on my next video, hopefully. And I certainly hope you guys enjoy your sleep. I love you, and I wish you well. Namaste.